Justin Williams here, guys, and you're watching another episode of Dirt Time Adventures. And today we're looking at harvesting cedar for bow drill fire or for fire period. And so stick with me. We're going to have a great day out in the woods and going to show you some tips and tricks and some things that I wish someone would have showed me whenever I first started using cedar. So let's do this. So what I'm looking for when it comes to cedar is I'm looking for dead standing or dead leaning. So right back here behind me, you can see I got a lot of cedars, but they're green on top and dead at the bottom. So what I used to do is I'd come and I'd find a dead bottom branch, and you know, it'll snap off, it'll break, and I would try making bow drill fires out of this. Now this is amazing kindling. It's still great for burning, but not quite what you're looking for bow drill material. What you're looking for, like I said, is a dead standing. And so right here's a potential candidate. If you look up in the tops of it, no green, completely dead, and this is possible potential. But I'll show you one that I found that I think would be easier to process and better to do. And so there are tons of cedars all around me right now, which makes this process easy, but in less abundant cedar areas, you got to be a little more picky with what you got. So right here behind me is another down cedar tree, and you could definitely probably harvest some bow drill material off of that one, but there's still better yet to come. So let's get back in here and we'll... Alright, so this behind me here is the tree that I was looking for, and I definitely think I could get some bow drill kits out of it. The top of it... Oh, there's a rabbit. Just missed it. Rabbits. That's a good sign. It means spring's in the air and animals are coming back out. But normally you would use the top, the head of a down cedar, but this one's missing, so we still might be able to get some out of the bottom stalks, or bottom limbs I should say. Beautiful red in there still. All kinds of amazing crafts we could do with that. Just look at how pretty that is. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous piece of wood. So got another dead cedar here, but this one is standing, and you might be able to get a good piece from up there. Could be also a good chin-up bar. Okay, maybe not a good chin-up bar, but could be a good bow drill kit. Alright, so the original reason I brought you to this tree was to show you what I would access from it. Now, of course, in a survival situation, I'm not climbing trees and hanging off the branches, so don't go thinking that's what I would do in a survival situation. Just testing out the strength of the limb and tried to do a pull-up. Also, here, this dead standing is a perfect candidate for getting tinder material. And so this is going to come off in huge sheets and give you this great tinder material here. And you just pretty much break it over and start pulling these fibers out of it. Break it over. Now you can use this thicker fibers, but these thinner ones are going to be most pliable. You're going to be able to do the most with them to make you a bird's nest. Now there's different kinds of cedar trees, and each cedar tree is going to give you a little bit different grain of wood, a little bit different look to it, and it's probably going to give you a little bit different results for your bow drill kit. So be sure that you try different parts, experiment with it, get some bow drill material from the tops of your cedars, try some of your outer branches, and just experiment with it. And it's best to do it right now whenever you're just training instead of in a real life situation. Okay, let this noisy car pass. Right here, I have another down cedar tree that has the head of it in it. And so this is the tip. And so I definitely want to harvest some of this for bow drill material. There's Bailey. Come here, girl. Come here. What you doing? You out running around? You out adventuring? You scouting around? Did you see that rabbit? Did you see that rabbit earlier? Alright. So on the tip of that, you know, you might almost even be able to get a spindle just out of the tip. Real pretty wood, and like I said, that right there might be a spindle in itself. Something to hang on to and try. So the farther you get down the tree, as it dies, all the resins and stuff go to the base of the tree. So the higher you can get up the tree, the better bow drill material you're going to get. And so the farther you get down to the base of the tree, the wider or the pinker it's going to be. So you really want to go for minimal redness from my experience now. Well guys, it's another great day out in the woods, and it's always a good day when you're out doing what you love, and so I'm very honored and privileged to be able to have the freedom I have to work a regular job, serve in an active ministry, and then still get out in the woods. And it's all about balance and spending time with my kids and making the most out of every moment in life. And so very grateful for life, and I'm very grateful for all my subscribers and all my supporters out there who are constantly sharing and commenting on my videos, and it just means the world to me. And so guys, like I said, that's harvesting cedar for bow drill fires. Like I said, you can use this beautiful pink resinous looking wood, but I've just not had a whole lot of luck with it. I have a lot better luck with the treetops. But I've had guys tell me that they can make a bow drill fire out of just using the reddest cedar you can find. And so just use what works for you and practice with both. Use a variety of cedars. Use a variety of different trees for that matter, and try bow drill kits from various parts of the tree. You may end up deciding to use a spindle out of the top and a fireboard out of the base. And so just try and experiment with it, and that's what it's all about, is getting out there and trying different things and seeing what you can learn from the trial and the error, and the victories and the defeats. So part of this, the second part to this harvesting the cedar, will be making an actual bow drill from the cedar material, and I'll walk you guys through that, and that'll be a good fun video as well. It's nothing you ain't probably seen before, but you'll get to come alongside me as I make a bow drill kit. And you know, if I have any locals in the NWA, Northwest Arkansas area, and you're interested in playing around with the bow drill kit, but you're not sure what to do, subscribe and share my channel. And if I can get with you in the Northwest Arkansas area, I'll hook you up with one of my bow drill kits. So private message me that as well, that you shared and subscribed, and I'll hook you up with a bow drill kit that I made. And so thanks again, guys. Stay tuned for that bow drill video. It'll come out probably the next week or two. Probably not a week or two. Probably, you know, after a week after I publish this one. Well, guys, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, remember to keep it practical, primitive, and prepared. Until next time, get out in the woods and train.